pleased you were with that result and performance this evening?
Yeah, I was probably the performance I enjoyed the most. Maybe Pilsen, but the team looked how we wanted to look really. Loads to improve and loads to build on. Could maybe score a couple more goals as the team grew in confidence. I'm really proud of them. I'm really grateful for the players, their togetherness this week, the support, the staff as well, how happy they were for the group to win. I think to do that in them circumstances is not easy, so I'm really proud of them. We have a lot of young men finding their way, trying to grow into their career here. But they've been amazing this week, and they took it onto the pitch. And a bit of time to coach, a bit of time to actually work on some stuff that's going to be really important, rather than just game, recover. I think it's been so hurtful to us to not have time on a training pitch, but we have to adapt to that and get used to that. So they were good today. Now I need to build off that.
How happy were you with the reaction you got from Nico Raskin, as well, a goal, played in the match performance, as well after being left out of the matchday squad for the last two?
Yeah, he was really, really good. So I think the position we played him in today, the role we gave him helped him. Dio helped him, the discipline Dio has was fantastic. I thought Nico was outstanding. So he has to use this like so many of the players on the pitch today. Tello had his best performance for sure. Jaden was fantastic. Derek coming into the team was great. John and Tab, you know exactly what you're getting. Tab's role was a bit different today, but helped Mikey Moore so much. So there's so many of them that have to use today as a springboard and something to build from.
Obviously, perhaps today's result performance might be overshadowed by what was happening before the game with the fan protest. How did that make you feel when you're in the dressing room and just next door outside in your supporters chanting for you to be?
Well, it was actually right during the team talk, but it's like I said to the guys, can't control any of it. So, and also a bit of perspective, like I said yesterday in the press conference about some family stuff this week. It's been really difficult to put in perspective, but we had control of the performance and we had control of not the start of the game but the fans at the end of the game. And I have to say I thought the fans were brilliant. So they made their feelings really clear, and then once that was done, the team started playing with a bit of flow and I think they were really good, really, really good. So I have to thank them for that. But it's not about, honestly, like this football club comes about one person really quickly. I think it probably at both clubs here, but it's just not. It's not. It's about so many people, the staff, the players. It's become about me, not by my choice. So now hopefully it will become more and more about the team if we put in performances like that.
You spoke last week about the fear, the anxiety some of the players were feeling. Is it hope that with performances like that some of that comes away and you can start to see the players relax a little bit and grow into the
Yeah, I think if we'd had a few better results and performances, we score a couple more today. I think once the lads started really freeing up and we scored, you saw some really great stuff, and maybe we could have created a bit more early on in the game, but they found their way and they built their way into the game. Now we have to build our way into the season. We have a semi-final to look forward to. We have a game on Thursday that we have to match the level of performance today and improve again, but it gives us something tangible to feel, the lads to feel, some evidence of success that will be important for them.
And could just ask about Derek, can you really look at the impact he made in the team? It just looked like the sort of balance at the back was perhaps a wee bit more how you'd like it with the...
Yeah, I think he helped us a lot. I think he's a really good footballer and his understanding of what we want is going to grow and he's going to get better today. And we had this chat quickly then. I said to him he played really well. And I said to him, but there's a lot for us to work on and improve and build off, and he agrees. So he's a really good character. Firstly, he wants to take the ball, really calm, good detail. I think it helped John as well. I thought it was fantastic playing on obviously a more natural side for him.
Can a performance this evening like that just be a turning point for you, Russell?
I think, like I said, I think it can be something to build from, for sure. It needs to look like that more often than not. I can't control anything else, but in terms of performance and us and how we work, I think it will be really, really important for us.
Russell, does that performance from Nico show just how important it is to your side, and more generally, is that now a standard the side has said that it can't fall below?
Yeah, definitely, and I think I just got asked that question about like any regrets and all that stuff. I think probably myself and Nico will feel similar, like it's disappointing it went on, but also maybe it's necessary for the whole culture of this football club, for the players to understand, for Nico to really grow. But contrary to popular belief, we have a good working relationship. He wants to play, he wants to win. He did some brilliant stuff today, but like everyone else, there'll be stuff he can improve on as well and really help him and help us as a group. But I'm proud of him today. He was fantastic. hopefully, like you said, he's for me for us as a coaches, we found a role that will really suit him and help him, and then he'll play in that way to really help the team.
Chairman's obviously here today. Russell, with a chance to speak to Andrew.
I'm just in my office then with Greta and the guys, and Patrick and Kevin and Dan, and yeah, they're really happy. So well, I hope that's still in there now. I have to go back in so we can have a chat.
David, 10-player finish.
Russell, you spoke last week about how there might be a need to simplify things for the players. Is that something we saw you implement today?
I think so. They took the ball, they passed the ball. We didn't force it too early. We waited till the gaps open and were patient, but we were quick. Players played in their position, and the team got coached this week.
Russell, just finished transfers, but Joe Rothwell, was he injured today?
Yeah, he's injured. Yeah, he come off in the last game, but he'll be fine for Thursday. All good.
Cheers. Cheers.